I'm highly spiritual. 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 I'm highly spiritual.
Peace and love, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of the Highly Emotional Podcast. So I've been seeing a lot is that people are having a hard time manifesting the things that they want in their life. Not only that, you have a lot of people who are confused about how manifestation works. Some people think that it's like witchcraft or voodoo or anything's, on those type of terms. And I think that that's where we get it kind of fucked up. We have this thinking of manifesting being like, this magical and mystical thing. And so a lot of times when we try all these things that, are supposed to support or help you manifest the things that you want in your life, whether it's affirmations, whether it's crystals, whether it's sage, whether it's meditation. When we speak all these things about manifestation, we think that these are the divine source that are going to bring things into our life that are going to manifest the reality that we want for ourselves. But that's not really how it works. It doesn't work in the concept of you relying on saying these affirmations, looking in the mirror, saying some bullshit that you truly don't believe in. You can say, I am skinny 1,000,000 times, but I hate to break it to you that's not how it works. It doesn't work by just saying something. So you have people trying to manifest, a reality based upon, living a lifestyle that they truly don't even believe in. People trying to manifest, millions of dollars in their bank account, billions of dollars. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I am a billionaire. It don't fucking work that way, bro. Like that's a fucking lie. And the crazy thing is that a lot of us, we've been manifesting our whole entire life subconsciously without even knowing, without even thinking about it. You've been manifesting every single day and you're manifesting right now in this moment. So when you look at your life, you're like, how the fuck, what am I manifesting? I didn't even know that I was manifesting it. And to understand these terms, you have to say, what is manifestation and how do I truly manifest the life that I want for myself? A lot of times for me and my truth and my authenticity, a lot of times I was manifesting things that I didn't even want. And I didn't realize I was manifesting them because I didn't understand what manifestation was. I didn't even know that manifestation was truly a thing. And then when I started hearing about manifestation, I thought it was like some like bullshit ass witchcraft, voodoo, magical spell type of situation. And so I had to kind of do some research. So let's start by first realize what is it that you're manifesting. Anytime that you speak a circumstance into existence or project it into your reality, you are creating a belief in your subconscious. So for example, if you sit here and say, I am depressed, you will, based upon how much you believe it, you will create a reality that is based upon somebody's perspective that is depressed. So that's the issue, is that we are manifesting, in certain situations based upon us not even thinking about it. We're just doing it. And then we really think that that's who we are. Oh, I'm broke. I'm a trap nigga. I'm a real bitch. I'm a single independent woman. And you wonder why you can't attract the man that you want. Is because you created this image that you're manifesting, that you have to be the single independent woman, that has really been programmed onto you based upon societal norms or cultural norms that really don't do any beneficial work for you. So you're manifesting, but then let's talk about the music that we're listening to. Let's talk about the food that we're putting in our body. Let's talk about the shows that we're watching, the shit that you are tuning your frequency to. And then you wonder why you can't manifest what you want, because you're manifesting bullshit, because you think that these things are true. You think that these represent what you are. So therefore you take on this image, and then you wonder why your life is the way it is. You want to know how to attract the man that you want? Stop saying you're a single independent independent woman and you don't need a man. Stop listening to shit like that, because then when you attune your attention to these certain type of things, that becomes your frequency, because how much you tune your frequency or tune your attention to it, So when you stop doing these things, then you won't manifest that. So right now, a lot of us are manifesting depression. A lot of us are manifesting anxiety because anytime that you say I am, which is the summoning of God, right? Because if you're God, you say I am, and then you take on this source or you take on this term, that creates your reality. I am depressed. So what the fuck you think was going to happen? You thought you were going to feel happy because you're sitting here saying that you're depressed? No, it doesn't work that way. But not only that, when you sit here and you manifest certain things, it's because you believe it. It's because you believe that you are depressed. You subconsciously trained yourself to believe that you are that circumstance. You are suffering from anxiety. Not to say that you don't have anxiety and you don't have a reason to be depressed, but let's break it down. Anxiety, all anxiety is trying to live in the future subconsciously in your mind. So you're trying to predict what's going to happen in the future. Depression, all depression is living in the past with regret. You're suffering because you're stuck in the past, and every single day you're reliving your past. Every moment, every idea that you think, you're reliving your past. So therefore you're manifesting these beliefs and these realities. That's why. So when it comes to manifestation, you have to realize it's 3 steps to manifestation. 1, it goes your thoughts. 2, it goes your vibration. 3, it goes your actions. You cannot manifest what you want if you are sitting here having doubt that is bigger than what you want. If you want $1 million, you want to manifest $1 million. If you have a doubt in your head or a vibration that is stronger than what you want, then what do you think that you're going to manifest? You're going to manifest everything that you don't want. A lot of times we don't even have to speak it into existence. Once you are vibrating. When I'm talking about vibrating, I'm talking about when you can feel the abundance in your life, when you can feel the $1 million, the million dollars happening and playing out into your reality, it will manifest. I've done it myself. I've manifested $100,000 in fucking 6 months, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. But I remember when I sat back and I sat there and reflected, I realized that I was living like I already had the 100,000. I already was living like I was already up. So that's the thing. You have to have alignment for all 3 things: your mind, your body, your soul. Like you have to have all these things aligned, because if one is out of line and it's stronger than the things that you're trying to manifest, then guess what? You're never going to manifest anything that you want. This is the reason why you didn't manifest the man that you wanted or the woman that you wanted. This is the reason why you're still fucking with toxic niggas or toxic bitches or toxic behavior. This is the reason why you're still at your shitty job. It's because you're doubt. You're afraid to jump. You're afraid to take the leap. You're afraid to gamble. You're afraid to bet all in on yourself and believe that you can achieve all these things. So therefore you're suffering. Therefore, you're sitting here sticking with these toxic women. You're sitting here dealing with this bullshit ass job. You're sitting here manifesting all this bullshit. You're depressed. You're eating unhealthy. All these things create the reality that you want to believe. That's the reason why you're not manifesting it. I never knew this about myself. I'm not perfect. I'm still manifesting bullshit that I don't want to manifest right now, because I subconsciously didn't even realize I was doing it. But now that I'm in a state of understanding how things manifest, I have to set my intentions. So before I smoke, I don't smoke to get lazy. I set my intentions. If I'm going to drink some coffee, I set my intention. This is going to give me energy. I don't sit here and think and have doubt that it's not. I set the intention. I make this magical. It does not make me magical at all, because this by itself possesses no power. I am the power. The creator lies within me. God is within me, created in God's image. So therefore, I have the power to manifest anything that I want. So back to what I was saying is that with manifestation, you have to believe what you want is going to happen. You can say, I am rich, which is great because you're speaking into existence as if it's already happening. But you have to believe that there is a possibility for you to get rich. You have to believe that you can achieve these certain things. But not only that, here's the key part. You have to put in the work. Like, truthfully, you have to put in work. Praying and manifestations are really connected. They're actually the same thing. When you believe in your prayer that you give to your religion or to your God or whatever your belief is, when you give your prayer and you believe that God is going to come through, a lot of times that's how it comes into fruition, because you believe that God was going to take care of it. So back to now manifestation, you have to believe. But also, if you pray to God for millions of dollars in the bank, it's not going to manifest in your reality if you don't get up and find a way to get the $1 million. It's not just going to teleport through your house into your lap, into your hands, and then magically appear in your bank account. It's not going to work that way. You have to get up. You have to put it into motion. So if you want to have a fit body, one, you have to say in your mind, I can do it. Two, you have to vibrate. You have to be aligned and say, I'm going to do every single thing to get the fit body. I will have a fit body. Align yourself vibrationally, and then take your motherfucking ass to the gym. Get out and exercise. Change your eating habits. You have to put it into motion. You have to be aligned, because if you are divided, you are easy to compromise. Realize that. That is the reason why a lot of us fall off. We start something. Everybody sets like these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to go to the gym. New year, new me. But guess what? It's been 5 years you've been doing that and you still in the same motherfucking spot. You know why? Because you went to the gym, you got the pass, but guess what? Within you, you had too much fucking doubt. You weren't vibrating with that motion. You got to be able to put in the work. You got to wake up. You got to hit the motherfucking gym, and you got to think, hey, I can do this. I can accomplish this. I can believe that. So a lot of times we're manifesting bullshit by our disbelief, by our doubt. So to manifest what you want is so simple. You have to be aligned. Alignment. Boop. Alignment. So believing in your brain, saying, okay, I know I can do this. I can do it by doing this. I believe I can do this. I can feel I can do this. I am doing this, right? So that's speaking it to existence. But then you have to feel it. You have to really, really hunker down, sit within yourself and say, you know what? I can do this motherfucking shit. And there's nothing that's going to stop me, because I won't allow it to, because I deserve this. This is what I fucking want for myself. I'm not going to let no fucking woman, man, nothing get in my way, because this is what I want. And then you have to open up your eyes, get your motherfucking ass up and put it into motion, man. That's what we lack. We're so lazy. We want everything to be handed to us. And then we wonder why we're fucking stuck at these shitty fucking jobs dealing with shitty fucking people. It's because you sat here and compromised yourself. You stopped believing in you. Before you go out and believe in someone else, fucking believe in you. Believe in you. Believe that you can do the things that you want by simply just becoming aligned. Take time out of your fucking day and sit and fucking like pour into you, man. Stop pouring into all these people that are already successful. Stop tuning your frequency into Nicki Minaj and fucking Cardi B and Drake and Ken. Fuck all those people. They're already rich. You're over here sitting on your mama couch or sitting in your basement or sitting at your bullshit job. Not saying all of you guys, but there's somebody right now who's wondering why the fuck they can't manifest the things that they want, because they're not willing to put in the work. You're afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Nothing can stop you. Don't be superstitious and think that, oh, you know, if I get in this position, don't allow that to break you. Don't. Because once you do, then things are going to stop going the way that you want them. You're going to keep manifesting the things that you doubt, because that is what the strongest belief is. You don't believe that you can get a good man. You don't believe that you can have a great job. You don't believe that you deserve all these things. You don't believe that you can be rich because you never seen what it's like to be rich. You never experienced that. So you have to say in your mind, when you manifest these things, you got to really landscape that shit. One of my favorite times to manifest the things that I want is when I sit down, when I sit down or when I lay down in bed before I go to sleep. I like to sit here and close my eyes and think about the things that I'm doing. If I'm going to do a speaking event, I like to sit, close my eyes before I go to sleep. And I like to sit there and think about what I'm wearing, what I'm saying. Is my shit fly? Is my hair fly? Is my motherfucking tattoo showing? Like, am I spiffied up? Am I really aligned? I think about all the different faces and people that I can see. I think about the weather. I think about all these fucking things that I want for myself. I'm cursing because I want you guys to understand the emotion. So I sit here and I believe these things. I'm saying, I can do this. I know what I want. Okay, boom. I want to wear the t-shirt with the Uggs, with the running shorts, with the hoodie. Like, I wanted to do that. Then I'm going to get my line up. I'm going to wear my glasses. I prioritize how I want to see these things. I prioritize how I want it to work, because nothing can work for me if I don't want it to work. I can tell you all day about my book, but if you don't believe in the pages and that this book can really do you a service of helping you provide the work that you have to do for yourself to manifest what you want for yourself, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. Meditation will never be able to save you if you don't believe that it can work. That's what has to happen. You have to believe it. So close your eyes. Think about all the things that you want. You want the motherfucking, you want the vet, you want the lamb, you want all these things. Then guess what? You have to sit and align yourself with it. Set your intention. When I wake up, when I rise, when I go to this job, when I do this, when I do that, that is going to set me up for this. Plan it out in your head. You're always living in the now. So when you do get your abundance, you got to live in it. Live in it right now like it's already happening. Vibrate. When I'm saying vibrate, you got to feel the emotion. You got to feel what it feels like. You got to feel the joy right now in the moment of what you're going to feel like when you get that fit body, what you're going to feel like when you have that man that you want, what you're going to feel like when you do this. You gotta really channel these emotions. You really gotta channel your frequency. Stop tuning into all this bullshit frequency, because that's the reason why we fucked up, because you give that shit so much attention and so much power that that's all that you fucking see. Like they said it, you've seen it in all my other podcasts. People say that when you sit here and you go test drive a car, right? You go test drive a car, you get a new car, you start seeing that same car everywhere. It's because now you didn't tune your frequency, your attention into that car. So now that car is every fucking where, but you never seen that car before. You never noticed how often that car appeared into your reality, but now you do. That is manifestation. It's that fucking simple. It's not hard. You don't have to sage. You don't have to crystals. You don't have to do none of that shit. What you have to do is believe that you can achieve it. Stop caring about these people. Stop caring about them more than you care about yourself. Stop living in dramatic situations. Stop even speaking it into existence. You have to learn how to distance yourself from this fucking bullshit, bro. You have to distance yourself from the shit that people are telling you, because at some point you have to only worry about what you want for yourself. Be selfish. The term selfish was created to stop people from searching within, to stop people from getting the things that they want for themselves. No, you can manifest what you want for you. Lock in on you. It's time to lock in on you. I'm locked in on me. I did this shit for me. I still continue to do these podcasts just so I can listen to it for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else, because if I was doing it for anyone else, I would never put it out, because I would be so worried about what people would think when they seen this. That would stop me. That would get in my way. You can do what you want. You can live the life that you want. You want to travel in your mind. Think about visiting the place. You want the BBL. You want the muscles. You want all the things that you want. It's okay. You can have them. but you have to manifest it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't sit here and put your attention on this, and that. A lot of times what I have with the issues when I manifest things is that a lot of times I don't zero in on how I want things to look. So then when I manifest them, I become unsatisfied. I want more because I'm like, oh, I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think it'd be like that. That's why you don't manifest. So you have to align yourself, bro. You have to be aligned in the things that you want, because if you get off track, if you step too far this way or that way, then you're going to manifest something that you truly don't want. That is the reason why we don't manifest the reality that we want. That's the reason why you have a hard time manifesting. You want that man? Just think about what you want. What you want in a man. You want that tall, dark, chocolate, handsome, big ass, that you want. Then you gotta really, really, really tune in your frequency how you want. You want shorty with the, with the fatty, and you gotta really lock in on it. Think about how you want it. Tune yourself, attune you. Everything that is in the universe is within you, as above, so below, as within, so without, which truly means is that the way that you are feeling within, because let's break it down to a science, your organs, your brain, your heart, all these things, the way that your body is within is how your body reflects on the outside. So you have to be in tune with the way that you are within, so that it can reflect into your reality. If you don't feel it within, it's not gonna fucking happen there, buckaroo. It's not. So tune yourself in. Go out and get what you want. Manifest your greatest fucking reality right now. And don't be afraid. The things that you want aren't unachievable. They're not. Anything can happen in the universe. Look at all these people that are millionaires, that are successful, that are living the life that they want. It's because they manifested it, because they truly believed it. I have friends that are celebrities, and the reason why their celebrity status is because they believed it and nothing got in their way. A lot of times people who come from poverty are so caught up on things that their parents couldn't do, so therefore they don't believe that they can achieve it. But then if you look at these people who grew up in the suburbs or a two-parent household, or, people who don't look like this and this and that, they never had no doubts in their head. They felt entitled. They feel like, hey, I can get anything I want. There's a reason why you didn't get the manager position, but Dave, who never worked a day in his life for this type of corporation, he got that manager position right on the spot. It's because he already assumed that he can get it. He didn't doubt that shit. And that's what you got to do. You got to believe. You got to believe in you. So when you come to manifest what you want, yeah, you can say that I am this, I am that. But you also have to believe that you are that. You have to believe that it can happen. You have to vibrate with it. Yeah, I can feel this. I can feel this for me. Like, this is for me. This is what I want for me. For me. That's how you manifest everything that you want. There's more scientific information behind it, but if I give it to you scientifically, you may not understand it. So start like this. This is how I'm going to give it to you in the simplest form. First, say what you want. Hey, I want a fit body, right? Then close your eyes. Believe that you can achieve that fit body. Imagine, you got your six pack. You don't have a double chin. You know what I'm saying? Your chest and your arms and your legs, all these things are fit. Like, truly feel your body and imagine that you can achieve it. And then, like I said before, open your motherfucking eyes and go to the gym. Go to the gym. That's what it is. Go to the gym. Go do it. Go do it. Put in the work. Sometimes even if you work harder than your belief, you'll start believing it just because you put in the work. That's manifestation at its finest. It's not magical as you think. It's not mystical. It's not fairy tale as you think. It's real. You have to believe it. You have to put in the effort. You got to sit there and vibrate towards it. And a lot of times the reason why we don't manifest what we want is based upon our subconscious programming. We get caught up on, what someone told us we couldn't do. And, somebody tell you can't have a fit body because diabetes runs in your family. And, your grandma, she was chubby and your daddy was. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Because to be honest, what it sounds like is nobody ran in your family. No disrespect. But you got to be the one to implement the change. You got to be the change that you want. So put the work in. Right now, manifest everything that you want for yourself by putting in the work. You are powerful. You are strong. You are light. You are love. You are God. Whichever word that you want to go for it, align with it. Hey, and get out there and do it. So if you having issues with manifesting, you want to manifest everything that you want, or you didn't believe manifestation works, these are the tools. Once again, believe, vibrate, put in the motion, action. It's that simple. Without these things, you will not manifest the life that you want. With these things, if you think about all the other shit that you have going on in your life, all the other shit that's happening to you, it's because you're believing that these things are going to happen. It's the reason why you keep seeing the police, because you believe that the police are out to get you. It's the reason why you keep dealing with the YNs and the trap niggas and all this other toxic behavior. It's because you believe. Every day before I leave my house, my vibration, hey, I'm invisible to the police. I'm invisible to the YNs. I'm invisible to all bullshit. And I'm only aligned with the things that I want for myself. And that's my mantra. So till next time, peace, love, light. Go out and get everything that you deserve. Big swim.